Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a review on the new Morphe Filter Effect foundation as well as their new sponge. Super excited to try these products, so if you want to see how I feel about them, don't be afraid to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe and comment down below, and let's get into the video. I am super excited to try out this foundation because I really like Morphe's Hint Hint Skin Tint, but it is one that I definitely use less just because I'm either not wearing makeup today or I am wearing makeup today. I don't really have that like in between, so typically on days where I'm wearing the Hint Hint Skin Tint, it's like I'm going on a hike and I have just like dark bags and maybe I just don't really want to deal with it, so I will put on a little bit of Hint Hint Skin Tint, but most of the time I'm either wearing no makeup or I am doing my Rare Beauty foundation, which is a little bit more of a lighter coverage just because I do have freckles in the sun when I lay out, and I'm in Arizona right now, so sometimes I like to let them show through. But I am excited that Morphe is having one that will work well for my skin because the fluidity is amazing. If you have oily skin, it is such a good foundation. Chef's kiss. But I have drier skin, so it does not work as well for me. So that's why I'm super excited for this one, because I can do this one and it'll work well. Hopefully. We'll see today. I got the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation medium to full coverage, and this is 28 milliliters, so 0.94 fluid ounces. And I got the shade Light 8. I got color matched in store, and I'm hoping it's correct. Honestly, I'm hoping it's a little bit darker because I am still a little bit pale and I've been tanning a lot recently, so it'd be a bummer if it matched perfectly right now and then I get tan in a few days and then it doesn't. So I'm hoping it's a little bit darker and matches. And then I got the Microfiber sponge for free. I'm pretty sure you get this one for free if you purchase it with this. I don't know how long that's gonna be a thing for, but that's at least what happened with me. Oh, it has like a nice little nozzle. This is pretty cool. It looks really like clean and sleek, which I personally really like. Best filter ever, an oil-free skincare infused hydrating foundation that delivers a natural finish for healthy looking skin. This Luxe Longwear medium coverage foundation is designed to blur and diffuse the look of imperfections while deeply hydrating and nourishing skin. Crafted in Italy for the ultimate soft focus filter effect look and powered by high performing skin perfecting ingredients, the silky smooth medium to full coverage is buildable and developed across 40 shades for a range of skin tones and undertones. Plus, this longwear foundation is made to keep up with your thanks to sweat-proof, transfer-proof, and waterproof performance that lasts 12 hours. The best filter you'll ever use. The benefits of this foundation is that it has hyaluronic acid, boosts moisture levels, and vitamin E delivers antioxidant protection. Pore blurring pigment diffuse the look of imperfections. It's natural with buildable coverage, long wearing, sweat-proof, and transfer-proof, free of oils, fragrances, and parabens, and it's Luxe formula crafted in Italy. Sounds lovely. I would love to be in Italy right now. Okay, so this is the Microfiber Beauty Sponge, and this is $10. It says, let's bounce. The sponge is made with a velvety microfiber material that creates a smooth, natural-looking finish. Just add water and give it a good squeeze. Pair with your fave Morphe foundation and blend the rules. Wash with warm water using gentle soap, rinse and let air dry, and it's latex-free. Oh. Nice. I haven't used a beauty blender with this shape before. I've used the other Morphe beauty blender with the red, and I really love the one where it kind of has like that like whoop. I'll put a picture up here. And I've also used the other one, and I like both of them a lot. So I'm really excited to try this one. Okay, I'm gonna go wet this and then let's get started on the review. Guys, listen. What? This is like huge. Now, with the water, this is literally like half the size of my face. This is my whole cheek. My whole forehead. I'm not mad about it. Not mad about it, but it's really big. It surprised me. Taking my Morphe palette that I put my foundations on and pumping it onto here. Okay, before I put on the foundation, I've already prepped my skin with SPF and moisturizer, so now I'm going to use my typical Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Using what I always use, that way I give it a fair chance compared to my other foundations. I am so excited for this beauty blender. Okay, I wish I could explain to you. It's like peach fuzz, kind of like it's really soft. I'm gonna get it to focus so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, it looks really good in the viewfinder. Does that not look good? It has a nice natural little sheen to it. I'm like actually thoroughly impressed. Like, I love that it has that little natural glow to it, but it doesn't look super oily. I do really like this beauty blender. I will let you know though my official thoughts after I've applied concealer with it. That'll tell me the real truth. Now we are going forehead. Just putting a little bit more in my under eye just to see how well it can cover up my bags on its own. You know? Okay, I am genuinely impressed. I mean, like, look, really nice lay down. It has a little bit of a sheen to it, but not too much. You kind of see it on my forehead a little bit. It's very good at like covering it, but I don't feel like you can't see my skin through it, if that makes any sense. Okay, so next I'm taking the Morphe Concealer in the shade 1.35. I'm gonna mix concealers just for shade purposes. I specifically want this concealer to highlight my inner corners. I'm gonna go in with Kylie Cosmetics and use that to do the rest of my concealer, just like that. Okay, so now we're gonna take Beauty Blender. See how brightening that concealer is? It would have been way too bright, I personally feel like, for the rest of my cheek in the moment. I'm just gonna use the butt of the Beauty Blender to kind of help blend out the bigger part of my cheek. I will say right now I'm a little bit struggling to try to get my inner corner blended out with this big Beauty Blender. The nice thing about having the highlighting part is it'll really help to lift my face. Okay, I feel like my concealer blended in really well with the foundation. I don't see any sparse areas or areas that are patchy from it. I don't mind how the Beauty Blender applied. I did find it a little bit harder though, because this is such a big Beauty Blender, getting it into that inner corner. So if you do have a bit of a smaller face, it might be a little bit challenging using a Beauty Blender this big to get into those smaller areas. I really liked it for applying it to my cheeks and my forehead and blending out the concealer in my larger areas of my face for sure. Okay, so now we're gonna dip into bronzer, and I was told not to set this foundation, that it looks better when it's not set, which I can kind of see why, because it dried down really nice on its own. There wouldn't really need to be a reason to apply powder. I did apply just a pinch of powder though right under my eyes where my concealer is, just because I didn't want that section to crease, but I applied a small amount and didn't put it anywhere else. So the rest of my face has no powder on it, and as you can see, it's not super oily. There's kind of no reason to. Using my trusty Trustique bronzer. Okay, I'm gonna use this end to do my bronzer, and I'm gonna start by running the bronzer onto the sponge like so, and kind of seeing how this pans out. I know it's not fully blended in yet. I don't see the foundation moving at all. I actually feel like it laid on really nicely, and I feel like it looks really good. I'm gonna continue to do it over the rest of my face. I would say it's a little bit more of an effort to blend it in using this blender, and I have to use more product, I feel like. I definitely think it has the best finish compared to using my regular beauty blender. This is a little bit more work and a little bit more product, but this definitely has a better finish to it. I'm actually like really impressed with this sponge. And I also really like that the foundation didn't come off when applying these products. You know how sometimes when you apply things, the foundation will come off or become patchy? It hasn't done that. It actually looks really nice. I'm gonna do a little test. We're gonna put it right on the tip. Try to get a little nose contour. Let's see, we're testing the full sponge. We're doing a full test right now. I love my nose contour from that. Like, I feel like having this will really help me pick up my nose contour game. I really like that sponge, because like, look at how flawless that is, and how easy it was to contour my nose. Next for blush, I'm taking the Morphe X Maddie Ziegler blush in Pinky Swear. I'm gonna try it with the other side. So I did my contour with this side. Let's go blush on this side. I honestly think that's the best this blush has ever looked on my my cheek, and like up close, I'm meaning. Like, it looks super smooth and like flawless. $10? Like Beauty Blender is $20 for one. The foundation itself is $20, but this is $10 and you get it for free with the foundation, and this is so good. And also pay attention to how the foundation is reacting. Like the reason that this is able to look good is because the base itself looks good too. Okay, I'm about to apply some highlighter. So I'm going to apply the highlighter on this flat end top part of this sponge. With how well that it is applied all the other products, I am super excited to see how well it applies the highlighter. Okay, I'm not super hyped about how the highlighter applied right now. Maybe I just need a bit more product. Okay, that's looking a bit better. That's better. I mean, you guys already know where I'm at right now. You guys already know that I love this, and I haven't even finished the makeup. I'm going to do my eyebrows, my mascara, and my lips off camera, and I will be right back, show you guys the final look, close-ups and stuff, and then I'll let you guys know my final thoughts. Okay, I am back and I did the rest of my face. So I used Morphe brow pomade for my eyebrows. I used Iconic London mascara, and then I used Morphe lip liner in Bubble, and then the Dragon Beauty lip in the pink shade, and then I used Flower Crown by Morphe as my lip gloss. Okay, so let's get into the reviews of the product. I honestly loved it. I really liked that the foundation laid it down a bit matte. It definitely has more of a matte finish, but it doesn't look like, if you can see, it kind of has a little bit of a natural like glow to it in a way. You can definitely see that like here, which I really like because I like having glowy hydrated skin. So I thought that that was really good, but also like down here, it kind of has that matte finish. So you definitely don't really need to put powder on it anyway. I do have drier skin though, so that's definitely something to consider. If you do have a little bit of oily skin, you might want to find a way to kind of mattify it if that's the case, but it already is pretty mattifying. So, and then something else is that when I was applying with the sponge all the concealer, bronzer, blush, and all that, I really like the way that it laid on top of the foundation. It didn't smudge or move around at all, which I really like. Another section was the Beauty Blender, and I am obsessed with the Beauty Blender. Although it is ginormous, it blended out all my products really well, and it didn't feel super wet on the skin, which was a little bit different, I would say, because typically on the Beauty Blenders, you do feel the wet Beauty Blender pounding into your skin, but in this case it felt a bit dry, which felt weird at first, but it actually made my skin feel really nice. If you have drier or a bit oily skin, I do think that this foundation is going to be really nice, especially because it is medium to full coverage, but on my nose you can still kind of see my freckles and stuff, and it just has a really nice finish to it. I was really impressed with all of these products, and I can't wait to use them with other products as well and get other fun looks from them. So yeah, my honest reviews are that I think you should definitely go try it out, especially the Beauty Blender. The Beauty Blender is amazing. All right, that is the end of the review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't be afraid to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, beauties.